Hi, everybody. Now, I would like to share a story by Osho about the spiritual discovery. A man, a great man, a fighter for freedom, was traveling in the mountains. He stayed in a caravanserai for the night. He was amazed that in the caravanserai there was a beautiful parrot in a golden cage, continually repeating, "Freedom, freedom." And it was such a place that when the parrot repeated the word freedom, it would go on echoing in the valleys, in the mountains. The man thought, I have seen many parrots, and I have thought they must want to be free from those cages. But I have never seen such a parrot who's holding from the morning to the evening. When he goes to sleep, is spent in calling out for freedom. He had an idea. In the middle of the night, when the owner was fast asleep, he got up and opened the door of the cage. He whispered to the parrot, "Now, get out." But he was very surprised that the parrot was clinging to the bars of the cage. He said to him again and again, "Have you forgotten about freedom? Just get out. The door is open, and the owner is fast asleep. Nobody will ever know. You just fly into the sky." The whole sky is yours. But the parrot was singing so deeply, so hard, that the man said, "What is the matter? Are you mad?" He tried to take the parrot out with his own hands, but the parrot started pecking at him. And at the same time, it was shouting, "Freedom, freedom." The valleys in the night echoed and re-echoed. But the man was also stubborn. He was a freedom fighter and away. He pulled the parrot out and threw him into the sky, and he was very satisfied, although his hand was hurt. The parrot had attacked him as forcefully as he could, but the man was immensely satisfied that he had made his soul free. Then he went to sleep. In the morning, as the man was waking up, he heard the parrot shouting, "Freedom, freedom." He thought perhaps the parrot must be sitting on a tree or on a rock. But when he came out, the parrot was sitting in a cage. So, you see, what is the spiritual meaning of the freedom parrot story? In this animated tale of the parrot in the golden cage, a profound spiritual lesson unfolds. A lesson that transcends the boundaries of physical confinement and delves into the intricacies of inner freedom. I repeat, the intricacies of the inner freedom. The traveler, witnessing the parrots incessantly chanting, "Freedom, freedom," Amidst the vast expanse of the caravanserai, was struck by a realization. He pointed upon the innate desires for freedom inherent in all living beings. Yet, his perception shifted when faced with a paradox. The parrot, though surrounded by an open door, chose to remain captive within the giddy confines of its cage. The essence of this tale lies not in the physicality of the cage, but in the metaphor it represents. The cages we create within our minds. I repeat, the cages we create within our mind. The self-imposed limitations that shackle us, despite the doors of opportunity standing wide open. The parrot, despite the door ajar and the invitation to soar boundlessly into the sky, clung fervently to the familiar bars of its cage. The traveler, embodying the spirit of a freedom fighter, sought to liberate the parrot from its apparent confinement. With determined intent, he opened the door and urged the parrot to embrace its freedom. But to his bewilderment, the parrot resisted vehemently, clinging obstinately to its cage. In his pursuit of setting the parrot free, the traveler encountered fierce resistance, even during enduring the bird's attacks. Yet, despite the struggle, he persevered, believing that the age of liberation had been achieved. He retired to rest, assured in the belief that he had bestowed freedom upon a captive soul. However, as the morning light graced the caravanserai, the traveler was confronted with a bewildering sight. The parrot, once again ensconced within the golden cage, proclaiming, "Freedom, freedom." The open door, an invitation to boundless sky and limitless horizons, stood as a mere backdrop to the paradoxical scene. So, you see, the courage is supposed to be yourself. You make it on your own. Have you ever been in such circumstance? Having some opportunity, and you yourself make your final decision to guide your life. If you have your own story and would like to share it to others, please send it to my email appearing at the bottom of the clip. I would be very happy to share your story to others so that we can learn to improve our services together. Thank you for listening and see you in the next video. Goodbye and good luck.